Cheers, everybody! Hello! Welcome back to Primitier. A little bit laggy for some reason. I think we have a little bit too much going on here. First things first. Let's conserve a little bit of power. And how about we continue on the card? Come on, let's do it. I just have to click on the right menu, because we do want some FPS back, some frames into our game, and that means we have to take care of a lot of stuff around here. And first things first, let's take care of the card. Oh my god, I kinda miss this thing. I mean, it's been only a day for me, and mostly for you as well. But, so much has happened in that time. Like, I was talking about the Into the Radius stream, if you remember, that I was doing yesterday. And let me tell you, that had to be one of the most frustrating things ever. Not the stream itself, I love Into the Radius deeply. But there's a problem with my internet, that it sometimes just nopes out of existence. Like for 5 minutes to maybe half an hour, it just decides on, nah, you know what? I don't want to connect to the internet. I don't feel like it. And today I'm taking care of that. So fun fact, right now while I record this, there won't be any internet. But luckily enough, we're early enough in the day. I can actually go for multiple episodes, and this time with microphone. I checked it. I can check it again if you want. But we're here. We're fine. We have it. We have it all. And as the internet outage, they're just resetting my general internet line. I don't know. I'm not an expert on those things. Especially in terms of translation, to be honest. That's like the main factor I have problems with right now. To convey to you what I mean. But long story short, they basically reset the internet line from my house to my router, or in between to somewhere else. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I know, but it's all this technical mumbo jumbo. And in half an hour, it should all be back. And then I will have edited and cut this episode, and it's ready to upload, and you will get it right in time, in theory. I say in theory because right now one of my streams is apparently uploaded, but YouTube is deciding to edit it into some form of resolution. I don't know, and still marks it as, yeah, okay, it's uploaded, but we're not showing it public. The problems you have with a hobby like this. Because with a hobby like this, every other hobby is like, okay, you might be in a club or something. For example, if you go archery, like, pew! You're gonna be in a club and you go there and shoot your arrows, and then you go home and don't care about anything anymore. But here I don't know, calling it a responsibility is kind of weird, because this is all entertainment in the end. But let's be honest, people have a form of expectation of me. So everything kind of has to work, and honestly, it's the most fun doing these things if everything works. So this is not meant to be a rant or anything, it's more like a little fun fact of what is going on in the world here and what I'm up to right now. And it's kinda easy to just speak my mind off of these things. And to be fair, over 100 episodes of Primitier is like a really cool diary as well. So you guys get kind of the enjoyment out of the building process and everything I'm doing here. I even heard of it's a form of ASMR. Good to relax to. And I kind of get the gaming itself, sharing some thoughts and you know, a small little bit of vanity, the nice words of you guys, the nice comments I sometimes receive, that doesn't go unnoticed. I know you're out there. And I hope I do interact enough. For example, there's one comment I still haven't replied to because since yesterday, where the stream was, where everything internet-wise went south for me and I just needed a time off, I yet have to comment. I will, right when I have my internet back. I just thought bringing out the episode was just one step more important. But you're not forgotten. I saw you. Don't worry. Don't worry. There are actually... Let's talk... I'm just talking my mind off here. I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood because we're just doing more or less a routine task here. There are some comments I do not reply to. That is not out of spite, not out of hate. It's just... Do you know the situation when you go into a conversation with someone, especially someone you don't really know, like your first day in school, university, whatsoever, first day in the job, and people say like a single word, not just a single hello, because then you can just respond hello, but more like they say something simple, small, and you have no idea, how do I respond? I can overly complicate it, I can... Like, it doesn't feel like there's a right way to respond, and not responding at all feels wrong as well. I don't know. Would you believe me that I actually started and still kind of consider myself as introvert? I know, a VTuber, introvert. Where are we? Is this Narnia? Does this even exist? But I must say, it is kind of easier talking to a camera in general than like in-person interaction with other people. And a chat kind of sometimes can be like in person. Doesn't have to be, of course, but sometimes is. Doesn't mean I don't interact, don't get me wrong. I've become so social, especially since I started things like VR chat. My social life really did a 180. Because it was way worse. Like years ago, I played around with the idea of doing streams. VTubers didn't exist then. And, well, never really thought I would actually do it. First off, because of the equipment I didn't have. And second off, well, because of my characteristics. I wasn't really suited. But now look at me. Here we are. Talking to you, lovely people. And the best advice I can give on that, if you struggle with similar stuff, is just little by little, okay? Don't pressure yourself too much, but just steadily, okay? In small doses. Because what it was with VR chat for me is like the first time I entered the virtual world, I was just browsing avatars, so kind of like the body you wear, which you can interchange in VR. You can be whoever you want to be, depending on the game. And in that avatar world, someone came around and just said hi. Just was like, "Hi, mate. New here?" No. Just a very kind interaction, just a simple hello. And I panicked. I noped out of there. As quickly as I could, I pressed the home button, which brings you to your own private world where no one can enter, because I did not know how to handle that situation. And then I talked to a few people. Oh, this one is already wrongly set. Wait. I did a mistake with this one. I interacted with a few people, and it started by just the most common thing you could do, which is honestly complimenting an avatar someone else has. And I do mean honestly, like don't just say, hey, nice avatar without meaning it. But if you find some, in my case, in the VR chat case now, if you find like an avatar that you actually like my usual go-to is, ooh, you have a nice ponytail. Because, oh my god, there are surprisingly many avatars with good ponytails out there. That's another topic. And that's how it started. Some just say thank you, which is pretty fine. We just continued on the day. No one died. Every interaction was going on. Continued. And you learn that being nice doesn't harm you. And from there it continued, because some people started to talk to me. And if you just suppress this run instinct for just a millisecond, you can actually start getting better. I mean, if it's someone negative, then run. Like there is no reason to train with them. There are many passive and actually good people out there you can talk to, and you can quickly like manage to see who's good and who's not. Wow, when did this come into a tirade of introvertism? Today's a little bit random. But then again, we're just doing this. It does look cool though. I'm not gonna lie. And today the snapping really does. Okay, nope, I'm not saying this. I'm not calling it. For now it works. I'm not complimenting it. I won't show weakness. It's just waiting, anticipating my next move. I'm gonna keep that one here because we wanna go symmetrical. And right now we have the perfect line out for this. So this should help with the 4 wheels. Like this is the big difference to the previous 4-wheeler. Let's see how easy it will be to turn this around. But first oh, by the way, we don't need these anymore. Technically speaking. Okay, let's see how easy that will be. We need wheels. One of them is fine, which is not this one. So this will be the test wheel to put onto the construction. With this one we will see how easy it can be. And I kinda want to put it this way around because it would be much easier. And you know what? We are actually doing this. I don't know if I specifically like the look with the knob inside of there, but we could add something to it. But this gives us a little bit more of distance, like the distance that would be this, because it's now sticking out instead of going inside, which means that the car is wider, which in turn means that it's harder to flip over. Not by too much, but I would say it's sufficient. Now then, we have the same problem again. We cannot lift this thing up enough. But this time around, we can try something. Here's the idea. We're gonna lift the whole wheel up with a ball and get it into place. Snap it ourselves. Up. Bing! Okay. This doesn't go crazy, we can't do it, depending on the snapping. Should not be a problem. Okay, slightly a problem, but nothing we cannot solve. I just need to grab the ball the right way. I don't know if you can see it, but right now it's more pressing that this actually works. So sorry for any inconvenience. Just want it to work. Okay, the good news is it snapped perfectly. The bad news is I think it's grounded for some... Oh no, it's not grounded. It was just lifted. And yes, I know there's phantom force on this thing. Kinda cool though. Okay. Next up we need some more light again. Okay, it looks good so far. I like it. We do have the rubber. Did we throw it inside already? There it lies. Okay. It means we just take the wheel, throw it into our circle, which is not here yet, but will be in a second. And turn like the pieces of it back into a whole thing. Slow and easy wins the race. Okay, let's take our own blueprint. What is missing? Nothing is missing, it's just not going uphill. Are we good? We're kind of getting the rubber for some reason. Hey, all the rubber is inside. Okay, it should not take from the cart, so we just time it. Okay, the whole wheel is gone. A little bit of rubber is left because we had some rubber left over. That is fine. And this we want on the other side. Which will be hard because we have an incline here. So let's do the sensible thing and use the ball. Because otherwise I would need to think about how to move this whole contraption by hand. And this is just easier. Quality of life. Please, Dev, never remove. I promise I won't misuse the flying too much. Maybe if we really just want to try something out. But not for constant things. But in terms of displacement, I think this is the counter argument to the snapping. Because imagine we would have to fight the snapping and lifting the wheel. Like two things at once. This way I only have to like deal with one silly thing at a time. So as long as we don't really get an update to the building itself, I do wish that we do keep the ball because I love this thing. Also, nice. First time I'm actually holding it without my arm spazzing out into nowhere. Nice. Alright. Let's lift this thing up like the first one. Get it into position. I think I'm pushing myself a little here. Whoop! It has a will by its own. Okay, just turn it around. Take the ball and both go a little bit to the backside here. I think I'm pushing myself here. Okay, now we only move the ball to get this into the direction. Generally speaking, it kinda works. Kinda. Does it? Wait. Nope, this did not work, so we're resetting it. Not a problem, it could be worse. Okay, this has some distance now. Could you not? Thank you. Nope. It's stupid again. Okay, again. Perfect. And now we try again. This time, we're not taking any chances. We want it to be exactly against the thing. And I think I'm moving myself here. Okay, a little bit up. A little bit more. This looks right. No, 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 no. This was good. I think... Nah, it has to go up a little bit more. This looks good. Of course, we have Phantom Forces on this one as well again. It's very wide, but like I said, it's more of a plus for us. The only problem we really have is that we have no turning in this thing, which I know about but didn't want to design. I hope it's not haunting us later on. I really do. Okay, next up would be, well, more of the same. We're getting rid of these rubber wheels. Because, well, you know, once the demon possessed them, they could jump everywhere. So, the sensible thing would be to we have to lay it down. Oh no. Oh, be ready. Okay, this one lays, and of course we need a lot more rubber. A lot more. Actually, do we have a way? What if I just press trigger while holding the wood? Technically everything shall disconnect just from the ground. Yeah, okay, this works. I think. So we're getting these in. Like this. Perfect. We have some more rubber. Still needing a lot more just for one wheel. Just for one. We will need more rubber for the second wheel. Ah, shoot, that was not from the ground, but luckily enough, the thing didn't jump that far. Right, the trigger thing only works if it's connected to the ground. If you're holding something, like I just did with the wood, that is not connected to the ground, yeah, it will do the usual disconnect. We need way more, so I kind of want to keep the rusty one. I don't know, it has style. It's like a windmill. So that means we have to create rubber. And we don't have... We have some of the simple rubber still left. So let's convert it and see. I don't think it will be enough. So that means we have to do a rubber tour today. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually really need... We have a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Hey you! After an eternity. The other one is in works right now, so I'm gonna take you for a spin. Oh my god, this is a quick one. Nice and easy. Like the good old times, with our silly little garden and our silly little house. Silly little Louie. Oh man. After 100 episodes, we're still using the wooden one. And I did not watch out with the stone, but luckily enough, not a problem. Oh yeah, it still has the Phantom Forces, which we did not design for in the early days. Did I hear an explosion? Did you hear that? I think I'm going crazy here. Shoot. I kind of talked about all my talking points at the start of the episode. What do we have to talk about now? I could try to get a topic with the whole space thing that is going on. Oh, even better. Do you know the guy who like made the wheels that we're actively using? That guy did... Guy in neutral terms, I don't know. Hi. It's not just creating fancy wheels. Oh, no. They're creating beyond that. A whole damn track, which looks absolutely badass so far. It actually had me thinking, like, I was looking at my own card and was like, I mean, if I try, I could automate this. I could give it steering and motor power. Then I was like, nope. I already have so many problems doing it the old times way, just as a cart, not as a car. So we're having it unmotorized. The good thing about aiming for 1,000 episodes is that we have plenty of time doing something like that later on. I mean, we're getting better and better, I would say, each time with the blueprint system. Because I made some mistakes at the beginning, which I'm now not making anymore, like... What are those random sounds I hear sometimes? For example, thinking modular. Like designing something that is not just to be put onto something else, but actually having a middle thing that it's connected on. Like we did with the feet on the frame for the bottom part of the card, like last episode. And with this, I think we're getting better and better. And actually, like, yeah. Oh, we need a lot of this stuff. What happens if I connect it to two simultaneously? Ah, it goes for the first one. We can just make it bigger and bigger. Whoa. That means for the other wheel, we have to start next episode like this as well. But there is no quicker way. Until we find a tree with saplings. Which won't happen that soon. But we will have an eye for it as soon as we're on the water. Don't forget, right now it's just the cart, and if the 4 wheels are working, we don't have to take care of anything anymore. And I'm glad I didn't just like leave the cart how it is and just went to water, because now it's wider and I would have to redesign the boat if I didn't give myself any breathing space, that is. Oh yeah. It do be relaxing. I don't know. Ooh. Oh no, it's eating up my hand. My hand is gone. Oh no, it's consumed by the cube. Whatever will I do? It keeps on eating. Soon nothing of my glove will be left. Come on, next part. I want to keep on going. See, so much is already sucked in. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. Okay, that's silly, but like when you have a topic, what else? Well, actually, I shall take my time to say I'm sorry. Not for the guys in the future. You have like a complete playlist. You can just watch 100+ episodes in a row. Well, show me that one madman who actually does it. Like, if you right now, viewer, watched it because you found the playlist later on and watched it so far, like the beginning to the end of the playlist, well, end so far to where we are. Hello? Cool? I didn't really expect that to happen because I really didn't think about it. But now that I think about it, it's a possibility which might as well happen. You know, the millions of monkeys on typewriters at some point will write Shakespeare. theorem. I don't know what it's called. So if enough time passes, it will actually happen, which is a weird feeling. Like, I am constantly improving in everything I do, except my schedule, which is what I started the whole topic with. Yeah, absolutely sorry for that. But in some weird way, I still see myself as a small YouTuber, as a small VTuber / streamer. Like, I don't know. And that's like... Alright, that means I have all the fun with a little of the responsibilities and drama that comes with it. I am prepared and scared about that day to come. I would ask, do we have enough for wheels? But I know the answer. That is like one wheel. Okay, you know what? For the rest of the episode, let's get that one wheel in and then end, okay? And they are not set down, so we have to be careful. At least I don't think they're set down. They're pretty stable in there. Oh, beside the one at the very end, which is... which is holding on. It's okay. It's okay. It's our first draft of wheels when we didn't have any blueprints. It's okay. You can hold on. It's trying its best. Poor little guy. And I will keep this card. If any one of you actually, like... If one of you is a masochist and hates themselves and actually wants a blueprint of this thing, you can have it. I just have it here for nostalgic reasons of, you know, where we began, where we are now. I do not have any particular need for it when we have the real card finished and have it working. I mean, even if it's not working, it might be better than this thing here. You know what? I should... Using it or not, I just want the blueprint in case anything happens to it. Like accidental... de-blueprinting, like taking parts of it away. It's just like four joints, stone, and just wood. Nothing more. This is not the most complicated build. And very, well, you can see. Thing is though, for the early game, it works. Wood is easy to get. And if you can improve on the wheels, like with wooden wheels, it works. You can use it. I have no particular reason to share the blueprint without request, but you just have to say the word. By the way, now that we're on the way there, let's get some smaller ones. Oops. Perfect. We're gonna see if that is enough once I have everything over. If it's enough for 2 wheels, we will connect both wheels in this episode. If not, well, you know. Oh my god, that's cute. Just a tiny little piece left. That's a lot of rubber. Okay, we collected quite a few. Quite a little bit here. Okay, now the small piece will turn. Right. And for this, I think the rubber itself will turn. Yep. Wonderful. That's quite a lot. Okay, now we have a lot of rubber. Blueprints and wheels. Our own, which I think this is. Okay, maybe I cannot recollect which is which. I mean, I did expect it, but they kind of look weird all naked. I don't know. They kind of look weird. Okay, this one goes over here. And now we will see if we can get a second one. I think... barely? No, barely not. Oh, barely not. If I would run there and collect like 4 pieces, we should have enough. Like, we're just right there. Oh, come on. I know, I'm taking my sweet time yet again. I know, you know of it by now. Who made it here knows very well how this works. Just one more thing, just one more thing, just one more thing. And honestly, you want the whole card saga to be done? I want it to be done. And we don't get it done if we just say that we do stuff tomorrow. If only there was a way to automate this. Although I do wonder what happens if we have like a rotating saw on this. I want to try something. Ah. Okay, we don't get as much because it's not a perfect cube in comparison to this. And I don't know what... Is there a rest? No, it just spawns the rest once we grab it. Like it doubles its size. Interesting. Okay, one more, then we go, and if it's not enough, we start off like this next episode. How about that? Deal? Sounds good? Okay. That was the one more. So if we have like a rotating thing on a timer, which is long enough, so it's not in the spawn area, because I had the stone there and nothing spawned, so I think it has similar to the drones, that if you blockade the spawn area, nothing will grow. So we could, in theory, automate this thing, which is weird. Which is a weird feeling. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, we're doing both wheels. Oop. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna make it quick. We know how it works now. So let's start with the other side. Here. Where's my ball? Thank you. Okay. First things first, let's get it into the general direction. That was quick. Stabilize. And whoops, push the thing up, not me. Okay, need some pushing as well. Now we leave everything to have it pendle out. Okay, a little bit further up. Too high. This looks fine. Perfect. This looks mighty fine. Okay, and the last one in the same manner. Ooh, this could work. And you know what? We will turn it around next episode. So we won't even know if it works. So you have a reason to tune in again, I guess. Well, what a shame. What a cliffhanger. How cruel of me. Oh no. This is a betrayal of trust. Now you will never watch me again. Hello? Okay. This looks a little bit funky. Let's correct this. Okay. This is kind of how we want it. Yeah. Okay, let's panel it out. A little bit further up. This looks right. Might as well be. It's right. Well, and if we did it the right way, we will see next episode. It certainly does look away. I don't know if it looks good or bad, but it certainly does look like something. Also, you can clearly see the difference in height between the wheel things, but that should not be a problem. Even the phantom forces we have on all wheels for some reason should not be a problem. One last thing I kind of want to do is to destroy the wheels. Watch me do a misery. Oh, I wish we had something that actually can roll. Wait. One thing. Now. Oh, it will fall off. It won't? Oh, wait. I have to go up. Okay, that's kind of funny. I like it. Well, let's get a nice screenshot in. You know what? Yes. No. Let's make it a little bit more beautiful and presentable, so the people of the future past will know what's up. I like this. See, I'm taking care of you. I'm even making screenshots. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the look of it. Much more professional to what we had before, so we're constantly growing. We're working on this like every single episode now, so sooner or later we had to add something. Next up, we want to turn it around and actually like move the handlebar so we can rotate it up and down a little bit. I have no idea how I would limit the movement, because the problem with limiter, I do like that we have rotation in this game where we can have like something on an axis, but if you want like a lever or something limited, the problem is that it always tries to cut once it's hitting the end. We will have to work with that and find out how to deal with it, and this we will do next time. Until then, bye bye.